Nobody Else's Auto, 7 o'clock Tuesday evening. Time for some more Toy Tuesday. We're going to dig into more viewer boxes tonight. Yes, we finished up the big one. We've got a couple of small ones to do yet. So tonight and maybe even next week is going to be some viewer box stuff. Looks like JP is here. Buick Man is here, ready to go tonight. So anyhow, hope everybody's having a great week. I went and picked up another one today, and may go try to get another one tomorrow. But going to be kind of a weird week. 4th of July falling right in the middle of the middle of the week. There's Kevin L. Austin's here. Glad you guys all stopped by to see how things are going on this fine Tuesday evening. Dad's here with us. Ken's on. Frank's here. So we'll touch on something here real quick, and then we're going to catch a little bit later once everybody else gets on, but I don't want to forget. I got Uncle Shaggy, Zach Whiskey Business, and Rusty Okie have contacted me. There's Lee. Lee, I got your voicemail. I don't think I've got just a separate bottom. I'm going to double check and see, but I don't think I've got just the separate bottom. In fact, I think I've only got 1 or 2 seats for those, but I'm going to double check and see. There's Kenny. Bill Disk. Ken Schultz from Michigan. But anyway, like I was saying, Zach, Whiskey Business, there's Pete. And Rusty Okie got a hold of me. They have started and do have it set up. Yep, no green screen here. Just a lot of junk. The Nobody's Facebook group page. They just set it up yesterday. Austin's got his hams ready to go. So, if you were on Facebook, the Nobodies, that's how they've got it titled, Nobuddies. So, the Nobodies is a private group. They do have questions set up you have to go through to get in. Brian's here, so jump over there, guys, and join the group. So they've set it up so that it's a place where everybody can share their projects and see what's going on and things like that. So, huge shout out to those guys once again for helping us out. You know, Pete helps us out. Those guys set the Facebook page up. You know, tons of help, tons of supporters from you guys. That's what makes this thing tick. Even like trying to get set up for the gathering. Man, if Rico and Jess hadn't been here early, we would I don't know what we would have got done because I wouldn't have been ready. So super appreciate that. So go check that out. The Nobodies, Nobuddies. If you want to jump on that Facebook and join the private group that they've got set up. So huge shout out to those guys for the help on that. Anyway, and we'll touch on that a little bit later once everybody else gets onto the chat too. So, but for now, let's do some slicing and dicing and see what's in these packages. We've got a couple of them tonight. We'll see how far we get because they're not quite as big. That last box was jam-packed. And there's Peter from Down Under. We've got another box that seems to be jam-packed as well. But we're going to see what we've got tonight because I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We may not get through all this stuff because this bag is, let's find out. Just this small bag is 4 pounds of stuff. So, Bill Wagaman's here. So let's go ahead and flip the camera around. Let's do some slicing and dicing on these viewer boxes. See what kind of cool stuff we've got tonight. All right. Let's slice open this Postal Service box first. Yep, try not to cut my finger. I definitely don't want to do that. It's cocaine, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Could be some other white powder, too. All right. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on us. All right. All right, let's see what the box says. The Facebook name is The Nobodies. The, T-H-E, space, capital N-O, capital B-U-D-D-I-E-S. The Nobodies. Highway Pioneer Historical Series by Winrus. Winross. Let's see what this is. Leo! Leo made it back tonight. All right, let's see what we got in here. Okay, this is a pretty nice truck here. I'm trying to get all this paperwork stuff out of the way. Here we go. Jason, see you at the Springfield Swap Meet in August. There were only 70 or less spots left on Monday. Nice. I'm hoping to make it. I'm going to try. It's not locked in yet, but I'm definitely going to try to make it, Jason, so hope to see you there. Be sure to holler at me if you see me. Humping to please. Campbell Express. This is a nice toy, or this really isn't a toy. This is more of a collectible. The Humping to Please Campbell Express with a camel on it, which is hilarious. Pete remembers them. I don't remember these trucks. I really don't. I don't remember Campbell Express. Let's check out the tractor that goes with this thing, though, because it is nice. That is a pretty sweet piece. Check that out. Brand new in the box. Oh, wow, the suspension, check that out. The suspension even flexes. Just like it's going down the road. That's a nice piece. That's a good way to start tonight off. All right, let's put the decal back in there. Pack this thing. I mean, this thing's all new. Let's pack it back in here just the way it was. And there it is, back in the box. Yeah, that's a great piece. All right, let's pick up this mess. Sit this down here out of the way. And let's start slicing into the big sack. Big padded envelope, and it is full. Jam-packed. So let's be careful when we get to slicing here. I wonder if I should just cut the end open. Shift everything down here a little bit. Oh man, this thing is jam-packed full of Hot Wheels. All right. Let's check some of these babies out. First one, a GTX, 71 GTX. That's a great color. That's a great blue on that one. Definitely got Bill's attention, didn't it? Yeah, cut towards your buddy, not your body. Exactly. Goldwing Mercedes race car. Nice to stumble onto one of those that is now that they're knocking out in the 7-figure range. How about a couple of more semis? Big rigs. These are both Hot Wheels branded big rigs. Daniel's here. Let's reach in here, grab another handful. Austin can't find the page. Norma's on with us. Great to see Norma back. Hey, Norma. This is kind of cool. I remember these. This is a 40 Ford Woody Hot Wheel. This is a Hot Wheels brand. But what's interesting about these is I do remember these. These are the ones that had, and I know some of you guys are going to remember these, the jack-up rear ends. See the rear end? You could pull them up, and then it would sit at a rake or snap it back down at a level, normal level. So those are cool. I remember those. Here's a custom truck. It is Hot Wheels brand, but they put a big block on the back. I don't know if it's wood or what, but they made a Pepsi truck out of it. There's Dan from Defiance. Javelin. Javelin race car. Turbo Porsche. And let's go back into the sack for another handful of awesomeness. Dan says, hit the like button. Appreciate that, Dan. Oh, here's another one of those custom trucks. Same chassis. It's a Hot Wheels cab over, just like where they had put the custom Pepsi box on it. Mike from Texas. This one, the same cab over truck as the Pepsi one, only they added a Mountain Dew box to it. Obviously, my favorite one. Super Bee, nice Super Bee. Bright silver. Now, I remember these, and the 40 Ford had these. These were pretty cool. These were kind of a big deal in the day. This is a 57, I believe, Thunderbird. It is a Hot Wheels brand, but these are the ones that had actual rubber tires on them. Who remembers these? I remember these. These came out when I was a kid. These tires would peel off. They are actual rubber tires. That was kind of a big thing. I remember those. In fact, we've got another one of those 40 Ford Woodies, and that's how it's set up as well. Well, a lot of loose Hot Wheels aren't, Bill, but I know some of them are, because I know that one I bought a couple weeks ago was loose, and I paid what I think was a fortune for a Hot Wheel, but check this out, a funky van like the 70s. There's number one. Back into the bag. Huh, these are kind of interesting. These were probably just standard type trailers, but they turned them into moving company trucks. So these were Hot Wheels trailers. I believe they were Hot Wheels trailers. Maybe they were a different brand, but they actually painted them to match moving companies. Oh, another Hot Wheel I remember well, the black mid to late 80s Firebird that had the old style bird on the hood. And an old Matchbox. This one's a little bit rough. It's had some work done, but it is an actual Matchbox brand. I do remember these as well. This was a Mercedes Roadster that somebody has repainted. So we'll catch a few more. We'll see how things are going here. Let's grab another handful out of the big bag of Hot Wheels. We're not anywhere near the end yet, so let's grab another handful and see where we're at here. All right, what do we got here? Bob's Sand and Gravel. This is a Hot Wheels brand, custom made for Bob's Sand and Gravel. This is a nice trailer. Belly dump style, Bob's Sand and Gravel. This is another one from Canada. Oh, here's the tractor for it. I didn't see it. We got the tractor for it, though. So we'll go ahead and hook that one up. Yep, I had the steering wheel. I just stuck that in there when I sat it back over there. In fact, there we can kind of see it. There we go. Check it out, guys. Can you see it work? Oops, unhooked. So, yep, the steering works on that one. That's right, it does look like we got us a convoy. Something else that, I know this is one of the rubber tire ones as well. And definitely from the 80s. So Bob means a lot of stuff in Canada, apparently. This is another one of the rubber tires Hot Wheels, and it is a basic Mercedes sedan from the 80s. Kyle the Car Guy, definitely a yuppie mobile from the 80s, and this one with the actual Hot Wheels rubber tires. And I think we'll catch one more tonight. This one I very, very distinctly remember. I know I had this one. I was super excited when I got this one as a kid. I do remember it very well. This was called the Classic Cobra, and this also had the actual rubber tires on it. Obviously modeled after a 427 SC in the typical blue with white stripes. So one more handful. I thought we'd maybe finish it up next week. It's we'll do a couple more. We'll grab just a couple more out of here, then I'm going to get ready to wind things down for tonight. We'll save the rest of this bag to go with the box next week. Wow, this is a wild rig. Somebody built a massive camper out of this. Check this thing out. They actually cut up another Hot Wheel to put the wagon on top of it and put on this cab over big truck. That's a pretty wild custom piece. You guys aren't going to believe what's next. You are absolutely not going to believe what's next. This next it is a Hot Wheels brand. I didn't know they actually made this. I don't know that I ever had it. But Hot Wheels did make a Le Car. Yes, it is actually a Renault Le Car. Says so right on the bottom. I don't know if you guys will be able to make it out. It is actually a Hot Wheels branded piece, Renault Le Car. It's tiny. It's kind of a weird yellow-green, but it did have a sunroof. At least it is a sunroof-equipped Le Car, for whatever that's worth. Thinking about it, Bill. Thinking about going live on Thursday. We'll see what happens. I do have a video I need to go shoot Thursday morning. We'll talk about that here in just a minute after we catch this. We'll catch one more Hot Wheel. And this is another one I remembered, and I know Bill's going to give us the correct name on this series because I don't remember it, but I do remember the wheels. I don't remember if they were the fast ones or what. But the Ferrari Testarossa in red, great Hot Wheel. Obviously, you guys know I'm still a Ferrari fan. I actually do kind of miss my Ferrari. But these wheels, were these the fast ones, Bill? I don't remember for sure, but I do remember those wheels too when those came out. That was a 308 Buick, man. 308 GTS. That's what my car was a 308. So, anyway, that'll catch us for tonight. We got a couple things we want to go over before we wind things up tonight. So, and it is, by the way, it is 94 degrees in the shop right now. So, yeah, so I'm ready to wind things down, get in the office, and get to work. But anyway, just like we talked about earlier, for those of you who were not on, the Nobodies on Facebook, the capital N-O, capital B-U-D-D-I-E-S, Whiskey Business Zach and Rusty Okie are hooking us up on that. They've put that together. So if you guys want to jump over there and jump on that, they do have that set up and going. Just did it yesterday, so huge shout out to those guys. And like I said earlier, thanks to everybody that helps us out by putting this stuff together and taking care of some of that type of stuff. So be sure to check that out. Blade Wheels is what they were called. I don't remember them called Blade Wheels. I thought they were called they had some sort of special branding on them. But Thursday, I've got to do some content Thursday morning on the stolen Chevelle from Rocky Mountain Race Week. Depending on how long that takes, we may try to do a live Thursday morning. We may have some company if we do a live. So we've never had any company on a live. We may have some company to do the live. So that'll be fun too. But we'll see how things shake out. But anyway, the live Thursday morning, I will post if we're going to do it. I will post a little ahead of time, give you guys a heads up that we are going to plan on going live if it works out. So I'm going to try to. We'll just see how it works. Jason's got the Ferrari in black. Yep. Oh, definitely love my 80s Ferraris. So we'll see how things work Thursday. We will definitely get a new video up tomorrow night, and we will have a regular video up Friday night. And then, of course, Sunday, we're going to back off to what we're going to attempt to call summer hours and see how that goes and start at 8 o'clock Central Time. I know that's going to be a little rougher for you guys on the East Coast, but everybody west of me, Mountain and Pacific Time, you know, that's should help some of you guys out a little bit. So, but we've had, you know, smaller crowds, so things go a lot quicker when we don't have as many comments and things like that to deal with either. So we'll see what happens. If we get super busy and we do have too many people on, we may have to reshuffle things. But we're going to go ahead and try for that 8 o'clock start time on Sunday night for the live chat and see if that helps things. So it is 7:25 here now, Peter. So basically 35 minutes from now would be our start time at on Sunday night. So, which I think is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon for you. So But that's right, a few comments. Huge shout out to the viewer for helping us out with this, sending us some super cool stuff. It's awesome that you guys support what we're doing and step up and help out with these viewer boxes. Like I said, we've still got at least next week, maybe the week after. And I've got a ton of stuff that we haven't even gotten into yet. Even some cool stuff I found last week while we were out on the road heading back from Rocky Mountain Race Week. So that being said, guys, I'm going to wind things up, let you guys get back to your evening. I'm going to get back in the office where it's not 94 degrees out, hopefully, and get some more work done. So, yeah, and like I said, hopefully, like I said, with being down 20% or so on viewers, it is going quicker. That's why we're thinking about going to 8 o'clock. So hopefully we shouldn't be running too late. If we end up with huge crowds on, we're going to have to make some adjustments. But that's kind of what we're looking at this point. So it's just an experiment. We're going to try it. We're going to see how it works. So we'll see how that goes Sunday night for the first time. But anyway, check out that Facebook page. Jump on there if you're interested. We'll get some more content up tomorrow night as well as Friday night. And hope to see you right back here at 8 o'clock Central Time Sunday evening for Sunday Night Live Chat. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Have a great 4th. Be safe. Remember, there's Billy Idol. Haven't seen you in a while for a while. And please remember why we're celebrating the 4th. It's great to have picnics and cookouts and blow things up with fireworks. But just remember we can do that and why we can do that. So let's not forget that's the real reason that we're celebrating the 4th. So hope everybody has a good time. Have a great week, and we'll see you maybe Thursday. We'll see how things go, but definitely Sunday night at 8 o'clock for some Sunday Night Live Chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. Facebook page, one more time. Just T-H-E, no buddies. Capital N-O, capital B-U-D-D-I-E-S. There's Neil. So be sure to check that out and jump on there and get Rusty Okie or Whiskey Business to get you added onto there. Since it is a private group, you will have to go through those parameters as well. So thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll see you maybe Thursday and definitely hope to see you Sunday night.